Okay. You ready?
Sure.
All right. First tell me your first name, your last name.
Amber Mall.
Okay. Amber Mall, this is Antoine with Chicago Media Live. And I'm here because I want to talk to you. I saw you with your sign. Can you show me your sign real quick and what that's about? Okay, you got homeless, hungry, anything will help, God bless. Okay, like I said, I saw you out there and I just wanted to pull you to the side for a minute. You sit here with me and I want you to just tell me your story and tell me how you end up out here and why do you need help. At first, tell us where you're from originally to being here in Chicago. Where you from?
I am from Cedar Lake, Indiana. It's close to Gary.
Okay. So how did you get here in Chicago?
I just kind of ended up here. I had my own home for a while. I'm a cosmetologist. I haven't worked in a while because I am a convicted felon, and I spent some time in jail. And then when I was in jail, my house had burned down. So when I got out of jail, it was a lot harder for me to find a job. And I've just kind of traveled around, and this is where I've ended up because there's a place where I'll be able to lay my head if I can't find another place to stay. I don't want to say where.
Okay, you don't have to.
And it's just my dad's passed away. My mom doesn't talk to me because she's bitter because my dad passed. Okay,
so she ain't coping with his death well.
No, she was mean to him when he was alive. She was always mean. And I just realized how mean she really was after he died. She was the one that was doing it all.
Okay, so you say you don't have nowhere to live and you're just out here needing help. So what kind of help is it that you want, that you're seeking?
Just a place to stay. A place to stay. I need a job so I can get my own place to stay.
Okay.
A decent job to where I'll be able to survive.
All right. So have you ever tried to apply for aid and stuff from public assistance, anything like that? Have you tried?
I have, but with me moving around so much, it's hard to stay. Like Indiana, you have to apply different than Illinois, so it's just hard to get stuff when you're moving around so much.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, hey, you just tell us your story. How you end up where you position you in right now. So you was doing good one while, huh?
Yeah, I had my own house, a car. My house is 4-bedroom, and then after I went to jail, my house burned down.
What happened? When you ended up in jail?
I was a friend of mine. I had taken some money from him off his debit card, and just to scare me, he called the police on me. Okay. And he didn't pursue charges, but the state pressed charges on me.
And that kind of destroyed your life from here, huh?
Yeah, being a convicted felon, and with that, what the felony was, it's hard, and everyone just looks at that. They don't want to look past that.
So do you drink?
No.
Do you smoke?
No.
You don't do no drugs?
I smoke cigarettes.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, hey, see, like I said, me, that'd be the first, a personal opinion that people form of people that they see with signs up and asking for help. And like I said, I take my time when I do see people, and I pull you out to the side and I try to let your story be heard, through social media, since I have followings and stuff. So this definitely can help people think totally differently about, when they see people with signs and need help. So, like I say, I appreciate, if anything else that you want to say, like I say, you don't have your family or anything to see this video tape of, you want anybody to see this?
No.
Anybody particular?
Just everybody that judges you. They want to tell you to get a job, and why aren't you doing this, and why aren't you doing that? It's hard to get a job sometimes, and you have to survive until, I have to eat, and I have to live still, when I'm still looking for a job.
You do have family though, right?
Yes, I do have family.
And
they just are doing their own thing, and I don't want to burden them with what's going on with me.
Well, sometimes, if you probably ask for some help, you might not, You ever thought about it?
In the past, I've tried, even when I just don't. My family's not that type of family to help.
So in other words, you get more help from strangers than you actually get from your own family?
Yes.
A lot of people that I talk to, that's what they actually say, and that's bad. That, saying we can't even depend on our own family for, that support that you need, But hey, God sent the right people through your life. Hey, Miss Lady, this is Antoine with Chicago Media Live, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me and share your story.
Thank you.
You're welcome.